Ooh, I think I hit the camera a little harder than I intended when I hit the play or the record button. But let's talk about it came out on a Wednesday. Number 4. We have a green logo, and look, the corner box is tilted in very, very jaunty fashion. Let's get this tape out of here. I was just bagging some books. There we go. That's a little better. So it came out on Wednesday. It comes from Alternative Comics. It is totally a anthology series, so there's several stories in here. It's double-sized, costs $2, and you can see, flip it open, there's so much stuff in here, we got a table of contents. This first story, Legends of Log, was just funny. It didn't really do much for me, but I kind of enjoyed it anyway. Like, it's just this log guy fighting a giant snake. Like, that's it. There was an ad for a Legends of Log full-size comic in here somewhere. If I can find it, I want to show it off real quick. Let me just flip through this off camera for a second, because I can be a little flippier out here. Where was that? I would have sworn I saw it in here. I must have just went right past it and didn't even see. Well, that stings. We'll just kind of, here. Look, something to look at, okay. So now we're not just showing a blank screen. Was it like right at the start? Well, there is an ad here right at the start for Feast or Famine. Number 1 was a great book. I'm really looking forward to number 2. Where was this Legends of Log comic ad? Oh my goodness. I swear it was in here. I really do. I would have sworn it was on the left side. We'll come back to this story that I was just flipping through. It's a good one. It kind of took me by surprise just a little bit. I love... Oh, Helga Rhythm. This was a great story, too. Like, I'm just flipping through this, and it's like, yeah, this was good, this was good. Oh, there's the log thing at the start of the Wicked Righteous story. Oh, sorry, I think I'm... There, did I stabilize it? I probably made it worse. I'm going to quit touching that. So, new, reformatted, Legends of Log, Tales from the Backwoods, issue number 1, now available. So, giantcomics.net. So if you like that log story, man, that's there. I'm totally going to go to their website. I may not buy the book, but I'm at least going to go to their website and take a look. This was neat, the little Actual Roger, because it's totally just an ad for the Actual Roger, which is coming soon. I'm not even going to flip through this, but this is exactly the kind of thing that an anthology series should be used for. When you have a house organ, you know, you need to use it to promote the house. So yeah, this here, what happens next? Find out in the Actual Roger, number 1 of 5, coming to a local comic shop near you this January. I don't have a copy of that. Maybe it's delayed till February. And Scrimshaw number 1 wasn't at my store today. You're into cosplay, there you go. This story is pretty good, A Mother's Devotion. So her son is getting picked on, see the black eye, so the bully's mistreating him. And I'm going to save the last page as a surprise, although it's kind of implicit in what happens here in this very last panel. So mom saves him, goes home that night. Huh? Is someone out there? Shrank! There goes his arms. You can guess what happens. I'm going to show this ad where steampunk comics and metal collide. Maybe that's something you want to check out. 12-track album and 11-issue comic / illustrated novel. I don't know that this story did much for me. I don't really know where this is going. If this is like a section of something else. It's set in New York during the colonial era. It was nicely written, and the art was pretty nice, but oh my gosh, somehow when I read this first time, I went right over the Mr. Crip story. You're going to read this with me here, alright? We're going to look at this together. There's always a Mr. Crip one-pager in these, and they're always just a little taste of joy, like a good Sunday comic strip, you know? I just love this jolly time of year, don't you, Baron Rat? Oh, drat, I'm all out of wrapping paper. Baron Rat, do you have any I can use? Where are you? What are you going on about, huh? You wrapped the entire house? Well, I guess it does look rather festive. Good job. Happy holidays, everyone. Look, I like the family circus, okay? Peanuts, like those silly comics that are kind of predictable and formulaic amuse me, and these little one-pagers amuse me for the same reason. Number station. Let's say interesting. Number stations are weird. What is this? A nightmarish virus, a mission to save the human race, and a bloodthirsty psychopath. Binge the first season of the hit scripted podcast. That doesn't really interest me that much. I don't listen to most podcasts. I have enough entertainment that I don't have time to do that. My call of the innocent blood-ring angels and the Vanishing Society for demons seriously dead. Looks like an interesting, probably a web comic, is my guess. Okay, anyway. Again, here's some other stuff. John Mollison, Worlds Full of Adventure. I love these ads, man. They're great. Barbarian Emperor. Hey, now we're talking. This Helgorhythm story is awesome. The violence in it is wonderful. The art, it took me a little while to parse some of these images because there's just so much crazy stuff going on, but I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I loved it so much, I'm not going to show you any more of it than I already have. Then we get to this Wicked Righteous little story here. She's wandering. She meets this guy who's missing a jaw. They keep wandering. They run into some other people. It's interesting, and it's a great setup, and I really don't want to show you any more of it for that reason. Ad for Exilium. Anyway, I loved it. Came out on a Wednesday. Like, that log story, it just amused me. The actual Roger was kind of interesting. It was a very well-timed, well-placed advertisement, like a little teaser for the full product. The cover, is this the cover that he had to scramble to get an artist for? There's always a feature in the middle where they talk about the cover. What a fun figure cover. How'd you come up with something like this? Tentacles everywhere. Yeah, it certainly was. Well, it certainly is how this world artist influenced you. These little interviews with the cover artists are nice. Although I guess this doesn't really answer my question of, was this the one that they had to get a fill-in for? I don't remember which issue that was. Anyway, that's pretty cool looking, man. It took me a little bit to recognize like what all the different things are. A bunch of eyes, like teeth or spikes or something. Like, this thing is just a mess. Tentacle, hands. Oh, that's scary. And I think this is a big mouth right here, and he's like preparing to like laser us to death like Godzilla or something. Dope. It was a great $2 to spend. I feel like I got $2 worth of fun out of this book, and I know this isn't the only time I'm going to read it, so bonus. I'll see you all next time. You have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Till then, bye-bye.